Hello everyone, Crash Bandicoot Spartle, aka Dingo Crash here with Nintendo Gen 64.
And we're doing here today, gone tomorrow.
Woo!
And
Yep,
that's so totally the first time I said that.
yep, and pretty much this is the second attempt to record this part. It's wonderful, and I think
I love the
get in.
transparency here. A lot of transparency with your audience. You tell the truth.
Yeah. Well, I would have let fuck off Aku Aku goes fat into the screen. Now we've done a bit of mistake in the last part. And that mistake took us a long time to figure out what the hell are we doing over here. Now, people, in this part we will be getting 2 gems. Now be careful because it requires backtracking. And that's the point where I fucked up.
Yeah. It requires prior knowledge of the game as well, because you gotta remember, like, that, see this part here, these transparent boxes?
Yep.
You gotta remember that they're transparent, because, trust me, you'll forget about them like you did.
Yeah, this is the mistake that I've done. Alright, now I think that I should live this part when we get back here at some point.
Yes, to remind yourself.
Yeah.
You do actually, you need the bazooka for that, the Wampa bazooka that you got in the last part.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you think they use the Wampa bazooka enough in this game, or do you think they don't use it enough?
At the beginning of the game, you don't use it as much, but like in the last level that I've recorded, it does require you to get that. Otherwise, you'll pretty much won't get all the boxes. Like there is no nitro switch, so you'll have to pretty much get that in order to, you know, pretty much do that.
Yeah, I think they should have, do they take the nitro switch out of every single level in the Fit Walk Room?
I don't remember.
Because I think they really should have with the, like, for the bazooka, to give it like some sense of use that you need to use it in order to finish a level and get everything. Because I mean, yeah, he I guess you do need to use it there, but you could just use a super body slam as well, probably. I'm sure it's possible. Now, yeah, this level, Gone Tomorrow, is clearly the second future level, and it's probably better than Future Frenzy, I guess. I don't know. They both run together for me in my brain. I know that this one is pretty difficult to speed run in time trial, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
But that's about it. Because I remember I did Future Frenzy pretty easily when I had to do it. But when I came to this level, I found it was a bit trickier. So I guess maybe it is trickier than Future Frenzy.
Yeah. Yeah, it is, because there's also, you'll have to get the 2 gems, but, and like with the Future Frenzy, you'll have to go to the 6th warp room just to complete that level 100%, which is completely lame. And I really didn't like that whole idea to begin with, that you have to do all that. What's the point of going to the 6th warp? I actually think that the whole idea of the 6th warp room. No, actually, let's say in Crash Bandicoot 2, the 6th warp room was very useful, and it was easier to get to, unlike Crash unlike Crash Bandicoot 3, where you have to get all the relics like, if you want to even step in the 6th warp room, which is lame.
Yeah, no. Now, yeah, I know that. Yeah, that's true. I prefer the 6th warp room in Crash 2. It's harder to get to as well, because you can't just, like, teleport there from, like, the hub. You have to actually go there, like, some crazy way. Just quickly about this area here. It's the green gem path, and you notice that, like, the level had, like, green lighting at that point as well.
Yeah.
Like, it goes all green. It's pretty cool.
Also, there's the point where we will have to go to, there would be this point where we'll have to go through like all the paths of the gems, if you remember that, and like each path is like changing the color to its you know, what it's supposed to be. Now people, we're gonna go a little bit backwards since now I'm scared.
Just in terms of the level, like if you said this level is like an actual place, like in some kind of world. What is the point of those conveyor belts? Like, how do they help anything? Like, what do they do exactly? Why do you have conveyor belts?
I have no idea.
Yeah. Now I think this is a good conversation point because we were talking about this in the last recording of this level. Is that how does this level exist?
Yeah,
It's
we were
technically
talking
supposed
about-
to be.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Sorry, continue.
I was gonna say it's supposed to be the future of this game, like what happens in the future when Cortex is taken over the world or something.
Yeah.
But how does that make any sense at all? Because doesn't Crash beat Cortex eventually? So how does this future exist in any kind of way possible?
Yeah, this
Like,
game
explain-
doesn't
yeah.
make sense in so many ways.
Yeah, well, I mean, this level is supposed to be, if Cortex wins, this is what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
But
but
for
the
that to
thing is,
happen, Crash has to
Cortex
lose to
didn't win,
Cortex.
so it's... How the fuck is it there if Cortex still hasn't won? Like, how do they know that Cortex has managed to defeat Crash and take over, like, the world? That makes no sense, because, like, you know that eventually Crash actually defeats Cortex, and Cortex does not take all over the world. So
this can't be the future then. Yeah.
it's like a false future.
Also, another problem with this level as well is the entire point of Crash Bandicoot Warped is that you go back in time to get crystals because the crystals are no longer, on Earth because you've got them all in Crash 2. But this is the future. So how can the crystals be in this area if it's the future, if they don't exist anymore in the present?
Pretty much. That I don't know. Like a lot of people have been pointing this out. So there is no really. There isn't much any sense with this level at all. Like with these levels in general. Crash Bandicoot 3 in general doesn't make sense to begin with.
Well, it's a time travel game, so clearly it won't make sense.
Pretty much. All right, so in the next part, oh god, isn't this orange asphalt? I think it is.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
I hate this level.
Yep. Anyways, that was actually very interesting. This topic about the game. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to drop a comment and or a like, and don't forget to check Nintendo Gen 64's channel as well. And in the next part, we're going to Orange Asphalt. So thanks for watching and goodbye.
Goodbye.